Good morning. Welcome to Zoe's Treasures. My name's Tracy, and here's my husband, Noel. Hello, Kate. Hey, Southern Charm. Good morning. Good morning. Today, were you the first one here, Mama? That is awesome. The names popped up pretty quick. Good morning, Trish. So, y'all, I woke up literally 10 minutes ago. Like 10 minutes ago, my daughter was leaving for school. And normally I'm up like over an hour, hour and a half. Like I get up around 5:30 in the morning. 10 minutes ago, my daughter comes and she starts, I feel, the whole little shake on the shoulder, and I open my eyes. She's like, I'm going to school now. And I jump out of bed and I'm like, oh my God, what time is it? It was 10 minutes ago. So here we are. I have not had coffee yet. So if I do not form full words, just know it's because I haven't had coffee. I'm waiting for Noel to go grab it for us. It's brewing. But we're gonna do this. It is free shipping. Dollar starts today, so everything that I run is free shipping. You won't have to pay any of it. I know it's just one of those mornings. It should be a silent auction because I don't know what's about to come out of my mouth this morning. At least not till I have coffee. Good morning, Brandy. And dollar starts free shipping. Whole vintage variety. You can pretty much see what we're running behind me on the shelves. And let's do it. We're gonna get right into it. I know it's brewing. I had enough time to slap on some makeup really quick and brew coffee, and now he just needs to go get it. Let's let's start off strong this morning with a gorgeous piece of carnival glass. I love this one because I like the florals on it. I think it is so pretty. I know you hear her. Come on. I think this would look, just besides being beautiful to put a base of, put something on top of it. You could put a plant on this. How pretty would that look with this little ruffled edge going around? Sits on a little pedestal there.
Brandy, those days are over.
No Victorian today, timeless. 9 inches in diameter. Usually if I have Victorian, it's going to be at my Timeless and Elegant show, which is, I have one coming up on Saturday 8 a.m. And I do know I have a few Victorian pieces then. All right, let's get this one going. Random poll. Oh, not pin it. Look at that. Can't even press the right buttons this morning. Start auction, 10 seconds with a 5-second restart. That's rough. Up and running right now. Gorgeous carnival plate. Carnival glass plate. Thank you for your bids. Oh, Thomas, I'm so happy that you love that. Good morning, Liz. Smithy, congratulations. One of the things I forgot to say
Thank you.
is if there are any call outs, I will do my very best to tell you anything that I see that may not be perfect on each and every piece. I am human and I may miss stuff, so please bid accordingly. Just knowing that everything has been pre-loved. So I like to try to put that disclaimer in there somewhere. Good morning, Lynn's Vintage. Let's do another carnival piece. These are some of my favorite bowls for centerpieces or big fruit bowls. It's like a console bowl. Vintage is vintage, absolutely. This is depression glass. It is Jeanette depression glass, and it's the iris pattern. It has those irises going all the way around. And I love this one because not only do you see the beautiful irises in there, but you can see the rainbow of colors under the light. Gorgeous, just really soft, ruffled edge. And this is a big one, 11.5 inches in diameter. Let me get that mouse going. And that is up and going right now. Debs, thank you so much. I am so glad everything arrived to you safely. I will let the people who pack, my children, know that they're doing a good job. Good morning, Coastal Peacock. Smithy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, did I even run it? Yeah, I did run it. Why is my number? Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought my label wasn't working right. Okay, it's working. Sir, I need that coffee bad. I really need coffee this morning. Thank you, Timeless. I don't wake up until I get the coffee. I am addicted. You want to talk about an addiction? I went camping one time. This was years ago. I went camping and I got up and we didn't have any coffee. We had forgot to bring any type of coffee with us. And this is my prior marriage. I had made my husband at that time drive like 30 miles to go get me coffee. It was like an hour and a half later, but I sat there and I was like, I'm not doing a thing until I get my coffee. So can you please, I'm begging, go get me some coffee. All right, we have a beautiful Southwest vase here. It has that desert scene on it. I think these are so neat. This one does have a signature down here by the artist. Let's see if we can. There you go. You can see that signature. So it is signed by the artist. Nice and clean on the inside, just a little bit of dust. And
Right.
that's running right now.
All right, I'm gonna go get the coffee. I'm gonna put her on, and she's gonna talk to you while I go get the coffee.
All right, we're going to move on to the next item. Thanks for looking at that one. Good morning, Lori. We lost power one year. I walked into the fire today. That now, hey, that's emergency plan right there. That is like backup. I would highly consider that. Um, y'all know me when I travel. When I go to like Dallas and stuff, and it's an hour behind. So instead of 7, the shows for me are starting at 6. I've taken you with me. I'm like right there. I need that coffee first thing in the morning, but I will not use the coffee makers in the hotel room. Those gross me out. I have to go and get like real coffee. Like somebody has to make me coffee. Not in like a bougie way, but I have 3 coffee makers that work in a pinch without electricity. I may need to do something like that. I don't like instant neither. I'm just a tad bit bougie when it comes to coffee. Good morning, Crafting with Chris. Okay, we're not going to be able to see this up close, but I'll hold it up for you and show you. This is an Avon bottle, so it's an Avon perfume bottle. How cool is this? We have any Georgia Bulldog fans? Because while this isn't a Georgia Bulldog, it is a Bulldog, and how cool would that be at a man cave? So it's in the shape of a pipe with that Bulldog on it. This, I'm pretty sure, is milk glass. Lennox Swan. I do not have any Lennox Swans today, but I do have Swan stuff on Saturday. And then, of course, there is no perfume in there, but I really think this is such a cool old Avon perfume bottle. And now that one is up and running. So perfume bottle, has that Bulldog on there. Looks like a pipe. Power outage backup. Have y'all seen those fires? Mama said you get a little nice view with your coffee if you go do that. I wouldn't be against that. Robbie's, thank you so much. I would not have any objections to going to the firehouse. Goldilocks of coffee. Yeah, it has to be just, okay, who here, I got to know, when you guys do your coffee, do you heat up your milk? Do you heat it? The milk always has to be warm. There's nothing worse than having cold milk going into coffee. So I love discounts. When they came to our house, Lysandra's like, you heat up your milk? Yes, of course. You've got to heat the milk up. It just makes it so much better. Oh, I'm so surprised that we're on half and half. Okay, we have hazelnut creamer. I'm a caramel. I like anything with a caramel in it. This is Fostoria coin dot. So it has this one on the coins. We're going to have to get up close. 1977. This one doesn't have the Statue of Liberty. We're going to show you up close on this, but we have a rose. We have a globe. So all really different pictures. It's not the usual Statue of Liberty and the star that we normally see. It is like a sherbet dish. And, of course it's not coming on. Let's see if I can turn the light off here. We may have to wait for him to get back so we can actually see this one up close. He's like, I told you to talk, not to sell stuff. Look at this, you guys. Thank you so much.
Careful.
All right, now we can have a show. That first sip of coffee. All right, let's show this one up close. I know, now it's like it hits you. So what I thought was really neat were the different, it's not your normal pictures on the side there. So I'm going to turn it slowly. I don't know what the pattern's called. I spy a stack of trays. What are you looking? Which ones are you looking at? I'll show you. And then, of course, all the glow on there. Fostoria glass. That glows running right now. Thank you so much for your bids and free shipping. Trays. I love discounts. I have no idea. Sally with the first purchase. Everybody, could we throw some ducks in
Thank
the
you
chat
for
for
your
Sally?
first purchase.
Look at that. I get coffee. It's a first purchase. All is right in what land, what not land right now. Okay. Okay. I love discounts. Where are you seeing trays? Help me out because I don't have trays. Maybe saucers? I have zero idea. I love discounts. What you're talking about? We're going to do something else though, and then if you help me, Lysandra or Tony, or is it one of the risers? Check out this. This is it crystal, sugar and creamer set. Beautiful, beautiful set. And not only do you get the set, you get the matching tray, so you could take it off and mix and match this. But you have your crystal bowl. Beautiful, like a thumb, what is it called? Thumbprint design all the way around it. And then, of course, you have your creamer. No chips or cracks. And this is heavy, so crystal is usually a little bit heavier. And then you've got the tray. Look at that. So you get all three pieces. Nice, heavy, gorgeous, super elegant. Running right now for $1. I like that they have the tray too. I just think it gives it a little classier look to it. The bird theory. Thank you so much. Let's do a couple of plates here. We're going to do a set of 2 plates. If you have a gallery wall, or if you just need some plates, these are also perfect to put underneath your plants. This is, I'm going to turn one over here, DeVille stoneware. So it's DeVille stoneware. And look at the colors on this. This is fall. Fall, y'all. This is fall coloring right here. How pretty. And I just love the florals. I think this would be so great up on a gallery wall. I know the fall hippie colors. To me, this is so 70s. This reminds me of when I was a child so much. You're going to get both of them. 2 dinner plates, no chips or cracks, 11-inch diameter, running right now. Heavy stoneware plates. Thanks for your bids. Mary Lack, congratulations. Those are heading to you.
Thank you.
Is anybody else excited for fall, or is it just me? Is it just me? I'm super excited. I just went and bought a bunch of like fall, like florals, like fake florals to put in with my displays. And I got some placemats. I was super excited. I want the fall weather. Yes, I absolutely love fall. Zoe went back to school this week, so she's back in school. So she's not cheering for school cheer, so no Friday night games. We'll still go because she's in high school and needs to go to the games. But Wednesday night games. So, I mean, to me, fall is all about like sitting in the bleachers at the high school with a blanket wrapped around you. And of course, it's, starts to get nice and cold here in Pennsylvania. They're about to cut down all the cornfields. Right now, the corn is like super tall everywhere you drive. It is just my absolute favorite time of year. All right. We have, of course, I try to show you something when he's gone to the bathroom again. We have another Avon bottle. Look at how cool this one is. No, it means a cold is coming. I'm not a fan of the snow, but I do like the fall weather, like that temperature, like the 50s, 60s. Love it. Do you miss living? Yeah, I used to live. Beautiful, yes. Pennsylvania to me is the most, until we get hit with the really cold snow. But until then, most beautiful state I've ever lived in. And I've lived like all over the country. We have another Avon bottle. This one looks like a grenade. How cool putting this onto no, this is a barrel. Oh, look at that. I haven't had enough coffee yet. Okay. Tracy feels completely blonde and stupid at this moment. I'm probably blushing on here. I thought it was a grenade this whole freaking time. I've had this sitting on my shelf for probably 3 weeks. I thought it was a grenade the whole time. So it is a barrel. I still think it would be cool for a man cave now that I know it's a barrel. But hey, if your dude's into military history, you could just put it like this. You could all just pretend. It works. It fooled me for 3 weeks. We have an Avon bottle, no perfume in it. It is a really dark ambery glass, and that's running right now. Thank you for your bid on this. Dual purpose, that's right. You could do it either way. It was just when I was showing you and I saw the label here, I'm like, that doesn't make sense. Coastal, thank you so much. We did we wrapped up our Setting Up Your Reselling Business workshop last night. We had quite a few people in there who were at first few shows. I mean, there was a whole mix, but there was a good handful of people at the very beginning of their whatnot career. I should have talked about at some point you are going to make a fool of yourself. You're going to say something goofy. You're going to break something. It happens to all of us. So I didn't say that. I should have. We have a set here. You know that when we have china, I like to do them in sets whenever possible. I don't. Oh, did I just make Mama go speechless? This is a first. This is like a monumental moment. We have a set of 3 here. You're going to get these beautiful designs. What I really like about this set is that they're square. Something about a square plate to me is so cool. So you're going to get a teacup. It is in perfect shape. This is, these are all, who makes these? Salem Heirloom. Is that out of England? I'm not sure. No, made in America. You're going to get your little saucer that goes with your teacup. No chips or cracks. And I did feel a rough spot on here. So let's see. All right. You're going to get a plate. And on the back of this plate, we got just the tiniest little chip right there. I'm not even sure if you can see it. There it is right there. Tiniest little. You can't see it from the top at all. But the coloring on these, are, the florals, is absolutely stunning. We're going to hold this one up. All 3 pieces running right now. You get a nice little set. Thank you so much for your bid. And Painter picks with the first purchase. Congratulations. Everybody, can we throw some ducks in the chat since Noelle is not here to play that cool duck video? Painters, as soon as my husband gets back in the room, we will play you the duck first purchase graphic. Here he is.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Okay. These, to me, I don't know what you guys call them. Let me know if you call this something different. I call these bean pots. And, they're usually a little bit bigger. A bean pot, yeah, and you put all the beans in there, and then you serve them in these. They are perfect to serve chili, soup, beans. They're like small crocks. You're going to get the lid, obviously get the lid. It's no chips or cracks. This is in perfect condition. Again, perfect fall coloring. Want it for $1. Everyone's still trying to comprehend the grenade. I know. I got to show them. Hold on. Honey, look at this. I thought this was a grenade the whole time. I thought it was, I'm like, how cool is that? It's a grenade until I held it up. It's a barrel. Yes, I know. I realized that in front of, 60 people watching me have this light bulb moment that I didn't know what I was doing. That's not enough for chili. Well, it is enough for chili. If you you just got to keep refilling the bowl so it keeps it nice and hot.
That's what she says. But that's where you use that for is French onion soup.
Oh, there he goes. And you know what? Let's not just do one. Let's do 2. We're going to do 2 of these running right now. So you can have chili soup, French onion soup for you and a friend. Liz, now that sounds good. That sounds really good. Noelle makes some really good beans. Gretchen, congratulations. That's heading to you. The way I cook is I open the can and I put it in the pot and it gets heated up. That's how I make beans.
She pretends to cook.
I do. I can't. I cannot cook. Yes, Sue, I know. Brandy, I cannot wait for all that warm weather stuff. Let's switch gears here. We're going to go to something with an oriental flair to it. This is a planter flower pot, but look at how beautiful those colors are. You can put this up in winter and just have a little bit of, hint of spring while you're working your way through all of that cold weather. It is in great condition. It has been used, so it's a little dirty on the inside. Good morning. And we're going to run that right now. If I can get my mouse to work. Running, up and running. It is a planter, but just shy of 5 inches tall. Terra Fairy. Thank you so much. I know the butterflies. Butterflies are so popular. The teacup trap. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you.
You know what's coming next week that I'm super excited about, you guys? Next week is my first storage category show. So we're going to be starting doing a show on Thursdays with, I try not to put anything vintage. There may be a few vintagey things, but if there is vintage in there, it's stuff that doesn't really fit into my other categories. Thank you for your, oh wait, okay, sorry. I'm done. First show, I'm done. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. But
she's not firing on all cylinders.
I haven't even been awake for 30 minutes yet. First storage unit show. I'm super excited about it, but I have a whole mix. I have a mix of I have tools, toys, home decor. There's purses. I have some of them are my old purses, but I have recently gotten more opportunity to get other types of things that I can bring to Whatnot. So we're trying something new. We're going to see how it goes. Are you glad you found me? Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're here. Let's do some coasters. If you are a blue and white person, if you collect the blue and white, you can actually hang these up too and not use them as coasters. But we have 4 different designs. I will lay them all out. No chips or cracks. And on the bottom, they all have, this one's kind of coming off. Most of them have their little feet. I think we're missing one little foot right there, but that's an easy fix. 2, we're missing just 2 of the little feet. That is it. Beautiful blue and white. I would probably hang these up. I wouldn't use them as coasters. They're ceramic. They are like a tile material. Running right now. Some things are new. So Kate, yes, I have it listed in storage units. The shows are already out there. We're calling it Tracy's Treasure Toss. I have some new stuff. Some of it's pre-loved, but I do have some stuff that's brand new in packages that I'll be bringing. So it is a whole variety. That's why I picked storage units. Valerie, congratulations.
Thank you.
What was that? What did you say, my love? Oh, okay. I have the funkiest piece of milk glass. It's not multiple accounts, so it's still, I'm doing it under Zoe's Treasures. We're just, the name of the show was Tracy's Treasure Toss. But you can still have multiple accounts. There's quite a few of us that have like our burner accounts that nobody knows about, that we could just be completely anonymous on. So you can have multiple accounts. Noel has his Zoe's Tea Mod reselling roundtable. So, all right, you guys, this is to me the funkiest piece of milk glass. I'm pretty sure it's a toothpick holder. It's very old. The paint has been wearing off. We do have some green glow going on, which helps let you know that it is an older piece of milk glass. It's a foot. It's a foot, you guys. Look at the toes. I Love Discounts has 3 accounts. It actually has toes. Now, I know the paint, you're like, oh, look at that paint. You could just scrape the rest of that off. At one point, the whole thing was painted, but it is old. No, not even a different email. You can just add another account. We didn't have to have a different email, do you? It's been a while.
Mama, a different email.
Do you? Okay, yes, you do.
And in most cases, it's going to ask you for a different phone number too. If you use the same phone number several times, it'll flag it and say that you've used it way too many times.
There was a raid train yesterday that I Love Discounts was on called Foot Fetish. This totally should have been in there. I'm fascinated. I'm just, who made this? Like, how did they get the idea to make this? It's running right now. It is milk glass. You want the most unique milk glass piece. You can always scrape off and just kind of clean up all the rest of that paint. Just have a plain, clear milk glass foot, toes and all. I would just paint the toenails. That's what they should have done, is just painted the toenails. And Macintosh with the first purchase. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Y'all put some ducks in the chat, please. Okay. This is another one that has a little bit of paint wear. Good morning, Shiny Squirrel. She is so adorable. I don't know if you can consider this like the head vases. I don't know if you can actually consider that, if this is a true one or not. But she is this beautiful girl. This is actually ceramic. Her eyelashes are ceramic. There is a little bit of paint wear. She's been around, so you can tell she's been around for a bit. But it is a vase. How stinking cute is this? Those eyelashes just did me in. Look how far them eyelashes go. She has the best eyelash game going on ever. This is the back of it. It says 39 on the bottom. We're running her right now, up and going. 3.5 inches tall. I do not have any marbles, but I appreciate you asking. Thank you so much.
She lost mine and I haven't been able to find mine.
Ann McIntosh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome in everybody who's just joining. Thank you. Thank you for coming to this craziness this morning. I'm usually a little more put together, but you know, we're having fun with it. We're going with it. It is free shipping, dollar starts. So sit back, have your cup of coffee, enjoy, do a little bit of shopping. We have a red hand-blown small pitcher. I would use this as a bud vase.
Mama,
She
now
sold them, yeah.
that makes sense. Now
100%.
I understand why I can't find them. That makes sense. Totally.
All right. No glow on this piece, so it's not amberina. It's just all red glass. We have an applied sassy handle, a rougher Ponto mark on the bottom, small opening. Just make a perfect bud vase. So if you just need a pop of color, running right now, it's probably about 6 inches tall. Ooh, look at that. Perfect. 6 inches tall.
Hey, Old River. Good morning.
Good morning. Sharon with the first purchase. Let's put some
Thank
ducks
you
in
for
the
your
chat.
first purchase.
We have. So I purchased a huge, not a collection, but it was, you know, those cases, those big cases where they put the souvenir spoons in them. They collect all these little spoons. I purchased one more so for the case before they changed the shipping. So now the case is like, ugh, I'll sell it. We'll get there. But it's a little big. I did pull out all the spoons, and I've been putting the spoons in various shows. We're doing like 5 at a time. If you are a collector or know somebody who is, these are all different ones. So all different spoons. I was gonna pull marbles out of there. I wish that would have been good. Now, hey, that would have been. I am not organized enough for that, but that would have been a good one.
That would have been a good trick.
Yes, mamas, we are. So our show is going to be run the same. That storage unit show we're doing starting next Thursday. So in a week, is going to run just the same as this. It's just that we're going to have completely different types of stuff than what you guys are used to. So one day a week, we're just going to be bringing newer, huge variety of all over the board stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I've been having fun when I'm sourcing, not just picking up vintage, but picking up other things that I think are really cool that normally I wouldn't get because it's not vintage. So I think it's going to be interesting. All right, so we have 5 collector spoons, all different collector spoons, and we're going to give you this really cool bird bone china. It is out of England, bone china mug. There it is, made in England. I think this is such a pretty mug, and it is in perfect condition. Running right now, you're going to get that whole set. I probably should put this to the side so you can actually see how pretty those birds are.
It was in the perfect spot and she moved it.
Did I move it? Okay, the bird theory. Thank you so much. That is heading to you.
Thank you.
All right, we have 1, 2, 3 different sets. So I hope you guys like these. We'll see. If you guys don't like them, we just won't keep selling these. But I have 3 sets of Kokeshi dolls. I hope I'm saying this right. I didn't know what they were when I picked them up. I'm like, oh, these are just cool. So I picked them up. They're Kokeshi dolls. So they're like bobblehead dolls. I want to say from Japan, and they represent different things. Like they represent different like professions or royalty. So they're all a little bit different. This is the first set that I have. So you can see they're like little bobbleheads. They're wood. They're all painted so pretty. And so you're going to get all of these ones at 6, right? 2, 4, 6 of them. I do not know what they say on the bottom. Oh, put it where? Here? Okay. So you're going to get all 6. They're in great shape. It's a whole set running right now. They stand about 3.5 inches tall. Yep. They are cute, aren't they? Thank you for your bids. T-Bubble, thank you so much. We're going to go ahead and do the next set. Let's go ahead and run through these sets. I was really surprised when I looked them up. I knew nothing about them. So this is another set. These ones are completely different. I will line them up so you can see them. To me, some of these look like warriors. It looks like they're holding a spear. Where's the front of his head? There it goes. So now these are 6 different ones here. He keeps telling me, move it over here. There we go. And those are running right now. They're in great shape. I didn't find anything wrong with them. Maybe their heads, maybe the spring is on some of them a little bit. That could be fixed easy. Their heads are all on like these little springs in there, which makes them kind of bobble a bit. T-Bubble, thank you so much. And those are the ones that I have on that size. Then we have 2 like this. Look at these ones. These are chunkier, and the expressions on their face are so fun. They actually have like, it's like embroidery thread or something that represents hair. So on her 2 little ponytails and his on the top. And the green is so neat. The coloring on these are awesome. So you get the boy and the girl set. They're about the same height, but they're thicker. Running right now. Good morning, the Glass Granny. So you're going to get those 2. So there's a size difference compared to the first set. Thank you for your bids. Jill, thank you so much. And that's a first purchase. Can we put some ducks in the chat, please?
Thank you for your first purchase.
And our very, very last set of Kokeshi dolls. These ones, their heads do not bobble. This is more of a like a static set, but they are all mounted on this display, and you get all these beautiful. The painting on these, the detail is so tremendous, and this is royalty and courtiers. What does that say? So you get all of those ones. Again, these heads don't bobble. They don't come off. They are all mounted on there. And then this is the back of them. The painting on these is, the detail is fantastic. And that is running right now. Thanks for the bids. T-Bubble Fizz, congratulations. I'm glad you guys like those. That makes me happy.
Thank you.
It's always rewarding when you take a chance on something that you're not really, like you don't really know. It's the first time you've picked something up and then people like it. So it feels good. Let's do some pheasants. Look at this bowl. This is the type that you hang up for sure. Who makes this? It's made in England. something Royal Staffordshire, England is what it says on the back. It is your just quintessential library man cave type decor, hunting type, with all of those pheasants on there. Beautiful bowl. 8.5-inch diameter, running right now. Goes right in with the ducks that everybody's collecting lately. Coastal, thank you so much. That's heading to you.
Thank you.
How about some salt cellars? Y'all, what do you think the next trend is? So curious to hear from you. What do you think? I heard the tiara glass like candy dishes are the next trend. I don't know, but I've been keeping my eye out just in case. I'm going to get ahead of this curve because I haven't yet to find a complete bee box as much as I have been hunting. We do have some salt cellars, though. I did find the coolest collection of salt cellars. So we have 2 salt cellars here for you. They are in wonderful shape. This one has a really good texture going all the way around. And then you've got this one, same type of texture. So different kind of designs, but you got that texture. So they do kind of match. Running right now, 2 salt cellars. They do not glow, the glass, Granny. I don't think I have anything that glows today. Usually on my glowy show, I have 2 really cool bowls. Let's see. No. Robbie's, congratulations for displaying marbles. That's such a good
Thank
idea.
you.
I wouldn't think to put marbles in them. Well, I love it. So this one is probably one of our fanciest pieces of the day. Look at this. Limoges. I have Limoges coming up on Saturday. What is up with Limoges? Are you saying Limoges is the next trend? Because I'm with you on that. That absolutely, because everywhere I go, the prices of Limoges and even on Whatnot have skyrocketed. I used to sell Limoges saucers and they would go for $5. Every auction I've been into, every person's show that's selling Limoges, the prices are skyrocketing. So that may be the next trend. I have a couple pieces on my Saturday show, just for that reason, because I see what's happening with them. It is timeless. It's so beautiful. We have this piece here. In these shows, I do not research, you guys. For my Friday free shipping shows, it is a grab and go show for me. I'm pulling stuff off the shelves and bringing it in. I do not research unless something like those Kokeshi dolls where I'm like, what in the world is this? I don't know who makes this one. If you're a collector, now's your chance to get a really gorgeous, great deal on this gorgeous piece of glass. We have one. I don't even know if it's a call out. I'm going to show you here up close. It feels like it was in when it was made. It's rough right here. And I don't even know if you can see it, but I can feel roughness right here. There you go. It doesn't quite feel like a chip, but it is rough. That is the only call out that I am aware on this. This is stunning. Northwood opalescent. There you go. Northwood opalescent. 8.5 inches in diameter. The only call out is what I just showed you in that one rough spot. Look at how beautiful that is. Running right now. There is no glow on this one. Maybe a tiny, no, I'm not even going to say there's any glow on that. It is just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece of glass. Thanks for the bids. Oh, the bird theory. Sally, thank you so much. I think that was the first purchase. It flashed up too quick for me to tell, but thank you. That is so perfect. Yes. A transition between your crystal and your milk glass. Love that.
Thank you for your first purchase.
Do I have anybody who likes Delft? Nice. So, Mama, you could say that out loud. I'm totally cool, y'all. Particularly in these shows, if I don't know what something is, you guys want to put in whatever the type of glass, when it was made, I'm all for it. The only thing I ask that we don't do is put in prices, because that influences the overall auction, is putting in comps. But Mama said that's about a 1906 piece right there. That's it. You just got an antique. Congratulations. That's amazing. Now you need a couple. I know. Now that I'm like, oh, I like that idea, because I have a huge milk glass collection. Oh, I say huge. I don't know. I probably have 40, 50 pieces in it. So I don't know if you consider that huge. To me, it's a lot. Okay, this is a Delft. Indiana hen nest top only. No, I do not. I do not. If I see one, I'll let you know, but I don't. I usually try to find them all in one piece. Okay, this is Delft that is not just typical blue and white. Oh my gosh, Salty Heifer, you found a box for $4, a bee box. I'm manifesting. I'll tell you the story after I tell you about this Delft. I'll tell you my whole bee box situation. Okay, this is colorful Delft. It is not your blue and white. I'm going to show you. You have your Delft marks. It's upside down. Let me turn it over without breaking the lid. This is actual Delft, signed Delft, but it is not your typical blue and white. You've got your windmill, which is very, very classic of your Delft, but look at all these coloring on here. I was so surprised. I had one other piece very similar to this that we sold quite a while ago. So you have your top, and then the inside of it here, nice and clean. I actually, when I got this and another piece, I picked it up not knowing at all what it was until I got it home. I was super surprised. And that's running right now. So you have a Delft trinket dish, colorful, 4 inches tall. I accidentally left a clear bee box behind after paying. Oh, the bird theory. Oh no, that breaks my heart. That literally, my stomach just dropped when I read that. I bet. Sharon, congratulations. Thank you so much. I have this habit. Maybe not it's a habit. I'm trying to manifest a bee box. Every time I go shopping, every time I go sourcing, before I get out of my car, I have this little, all right, you're going to find it. Today's a good day. You're going to find a bee box today. Just keep your eyes open. And I give myself this pep talk before I go into any vintage, like antique mall, store, whatever. And I've been doing this for what, 6 months now? I have yet to find a bee box, but I'm believing. I am manifesting a bee box. A bee box is a small a glass box, and it actually is decorated with bees. Some of them do not have bees on them, though. Some of them have pictures of honey or other things. And it is usually square. They have a lid, and they would actually hold a piece of honeycomb in there. So it was a serving piece, and you would put your honeycomb in there. They all of a sudden just like blew up. You used to be able to find them and sell it. You would sell them for like $15, $20. Now they're selling for hundreds and hundreds, if not some of them going into thousands of dollars. Hunting fairy. Yeah, see, you've got to manifest it. Real quick story, because he just walked off to heat up his coffee. So let me tell you a story while we're waiting for him to get back. My daughter cracks me up. So Zoe, who Zoe's Treasures is named after, we talk a lot about manifestation. I really believe in like being positive and believing in what you're going to happen. And she starts school. She just started school this week. She goes, Mom, I am manifesting cute volleyball player. I said, what, you want to be the cute volleyball player? She goes, oh no, it's a senior and I am manifesting cute volleyball player and he's going to take me to homecoming and prom. So we're just waiting. Homecoming's 4 weeks away. I'm waiting to see if cute volleyball player actually asked her to prom or not. We'll see how this works. So as a mom, I'm like, oh, I don't want to hear that you like this, like boys. I don't want to hear the dating thing. But then I'm kind of like, you go, girl, you go, you know? All right. I have been filling these little jars with all kinds of stuff because I think it's cute. It's like my version of a little mini junk jar. How do you feel about, Noelle, how do you feel about Zoe manifesting cute volleyball player? Are you going to talk? Oh, I didn't see what you put on there. I was watching you. Okay, we have this jar full of these cute little bunnies. So you have a glass jar. You can take all the bunnies out. They are made in China. They do come out. Trust me. I just put them in there. Oh my gosh. There we go. But you have a bunch of these acrylic little bunnies. This guy's laying on his back, filled in this jar. I thought it was adorable. We're running that right now. Bunnies in a jar. I've been having fun with these jars. So I bought a whole bunch of these little jars. and just been filling it up with all kinds of mini things. Previously mentioned, congratulations. We have one more.
Thank you.
This next one filled up jar is full of dice. I do not know the age of these dice. I have a whole bowl full of dice, and so I grabbed a handful and I filled up the jar with a bunch of different colored dice. So we have purple, red, black, blue, different shapes, different sizes. Running right now, jar of dice. Do you know the 1940s glowy glass strawberry salt and pepper on metal stand? Found it last week, did you? No, but I would love to see it. Send me a picture. That sounds amazing. And it glows. And Macintosh, congratulations. That one's heading your way.
Thank you.
I don't know. You know what? If I saw a picture, I may be like, oh, I've seen those before. But just reading, it just sounds very intriguing. I would love to see it. Let's do another piece of clear glass. This one is fantastic. One of my favorite designs is this diamond point design. And just look how beautiful this is. Look, it's so stunning. I would use this maybe on the side of my sink. You can put like your sponges in it. There's so much stuff you can put in here. It had cadmium in it. So it's like the red glass. That would make sense if it's strawberry. That would be so beautiful. Look, I love how this pattern, you can see it around the outside, and then you've got that pretty middle. 9 inches long. That's running right now. And it has a very slight green glow to it, you guys. Not only are you getting your fancy glass, you're getting one that has some glow. Thank you so much for your bids. Oh, OLS with the first purchase. Let's throw some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
I really need to remember to check the red glass. Not just the red glass. Y'all, like, that was clear glass. There is so much stuff that I sold before I knew, not what a UV light was, but before I really knew how many things in this world glow. So much stuff glows. People probably think I'm crazy. They're probably collectors too when they're out there in antique stores. When you're walking around with your light shining it on everything, it will amaze you the amount of stuff that glows. The thing that always got me is some of the old hall ceramic pieces that glow. I think that's pretty neat. But yeah, and the clear is my favorite. I love when I find clear glowy glass. I have just picked up at I want to say it's like I guess it was a thrift store. It's a store that's tied to a nonprofit. It wasn't like a Goodwill. A whole set of uranium stuff. So my next glowy glass show, we're going to have some cool uranium pieces.
Morning, Viking.
Good morning. All right, we have a pair of courting couple saucers, gallery wall plates to put up. They're the reticulated edges, which you always find are broken. So I love finding them when they're not broken. You have your courting couple here out on the picnic. Actually, this one's a little risque because you got a courting couple and you got a third lady down there, or a second lady. So you got your gentleman and you have 2 women. So this is a little risque courting couple scene going on.
Good morning, Swamp Chick.
Good morning, Swamp Chick. Made in Bavaria. And then you have the courting couple out for a walk with a little cherub. One of my local Goodwills had a power outage, but was still open, so everything was darkened. Oh, that's cool. That would have been fun. That would have been fun. We're going to run both of these. Courting couple. 7 inches in diameter. Running right now. Yeah, what did you find? Did you find any glowy glass? Mary Lack, congratulations. I'm always trying to do like the glow check on the down low. Like I'm always like, particularly if it's not in your face, like you walk in, when you see amberina, when you see uranium, you know it glows. You're like, oh, I know that glows. A glowing cross, nice. Oh, I bet that's pretty. But all the other pieces, there's a lot of other pieces that aren't obvious glowers. Those are my favorite. And I'm always trying to do them on the down low because I'm like, I don't want somebody else to take it before I get it. You know, like I feel that it's a race. It's like a competition. Like, you know, some game show competition when you go to an antique store. Like I got to get in there and get it before somebody else does. I know, I'm weird. We have. It is, isn't it? Like it's like it's a true like sport. We should do a competition like show like that. Not whatnot. Like there should be a reality show, and not called pickers. Okay, we have a lavender hand painted wooden jewelry box here. What's on the inside? Something's moving around in here. Hold on. That's lavender. That's not pink. What is on the inside? Oh, that's what. I'll show you what I hear rolling around. Okay. I say it's lavender. He says it's pink. Hand painted. It does have some dings around the edges. It's been around. People have loved on this. It is still absolutely stunning jewelry box. And I'm pretty sure it's hand painted, just looking at it in person. So a nice size box. It does have a hinge lid. We open it up. What I hear moving around, this hinge is loose. So you just need to reattach that hinge. I'm hearing that move around in there. But you got your little shelves. You do have a mirror. Has a few little dings on it there. But it is an old hand-painted jewelry box. Let me give you some sizes. 10 inches by about 8 inches. Running right now. 2 large crystal martini glasses in Goodwill. Never. Oh, those sound like crystal martini glasses at that. Okay, what is your absolute, I want to hear your absolute best thing you have ever bought and sold? Like your, maybe not your favorite, like the one thing that you were like, this is probably the winning piece. This is the piece that like, I'm going to remember forever. Valerie, congratulations.
On its way to you.
Let's do a duck. Nobody has any pieces. What is their ultimate piece? A blue vintage knee huggers for $1. Oh, but you didn't know what they were. A blue silver candy dish with a mute. Oh, that's not. See, now you're all like, I wish I was there to buy all this stuff. MCM decanters when I first got them is what started my love. An amber. No, okay. I love discounts. You had to throw an amber one in there just to you know that's my glass right there. Tiffany 18 karat diamond necklace. Oh my gosh, I hope either you kept it and enjoy it or you made a whole lot of money off of that one. We have a ceramic duck. Everybody needs a ceramic duck in their life. You just need a duck. Put it on a book stack, stick it up on a kitchen shelf. It's adorable. Running right now. Ironstone creamer. $0.25. Oh my goodness. And you saved it from the landfill at that. A Fenton hummus. You all found some cool stuff. Bought it for $1 and sold it for $1.75. That's amazing. Jackie O doll in a kit. This is some neat things. Jennifer, congratulations. That one's heading to you.
Thank you.
You know, this would make a cool book. I don't know if I'm writing it, but wouldn't that be cool? Like, I would love just to read stories of pieces that were found and like the good, like this type of stuff, the really good pieces. I have two pieces I'll tell you about that were my memorable ones. A 4-foot vintage. Okay. Southern Charm, I know you were like jumping for joy when you saw that one, when you found that. Because don't those things sell for hundreds of dollars? Nice. Late 20s glass amber glowy glass. Oh my God. You guys are just making me going, ah. We have a piece of milk glass here that is one of the most adorable pieces of milk glass I have ever seen. You have two little chicks, gorgeous edges on this milk glass, 7 inches in diameter. Here is your back. There is nothing wrong with this. This is the sweetest piece of milk glass. And it is running right now. Angel said it was worth $75. Mamas, don't you love that when people are like Noel will say that. He'll be like, that's fugly. And I'm like, you just wait. Just step back and watch this. Thank you so much for your bids. I know. I'm with you, Salty Ever. I would go sourcing every day of the week if I could. Wedgwood Primrose Plate for $1. Oh, Rainy D, congratulations. My
Thank
two,
you.
one you guys have probably heard the story because I've told it before, it was a silver spoon. It wasn't even sterling. It was a silver spoon and like the top was kind of bent And the spoon part was pretty big, and there was a big piece of turquoise on it. I just knew it was something special. Research, could not figure this out. I thought it was like a late 1800s piece at one point, but I'm like, no, it just doesn't match. Could not figure it out. Thought it was Native American. Ended up contacting a museum in New Mexico. I'm in Pennsylvania. I found it in Goodwill for like $3.99, $2.99, something like that. Contacted a museum in New Mexico. They're like, send me the pictures. We'll, I think they were just kind of like, yeah, let's get rid of this crazy person, right? I sent them the pictures. They immediately made me an offer to buy it, which I'm sure was probably on the low end, but they offered me, it was like $800 or something for this spoon. I'm like, sure, you got it. And I am sure if that's what their initial offer was, that they offered really low, I was willing to take it, because where else do I have an audience who's going to buy that? So I'm like, go for it. That was my first one. That one was really a good one. Let's do this. This is an amazing plate. Who knows if this isn't the next big find right here. This is Leslie Freeman Gates Hall. This is upside down. Beautiful plate to add to a gallery wall or some type of collection. I love it that it represents a piece of history there. And it's different. It's different than your florals. It looks very royal going all the way around there. There are no chips or cracks, 10.5-inch diameter. And it gives you all of the markings there on the back. Where is it made out of? I don't know where it's made out of. I cannot read that. We're going to go ahead and run that right now. Up and going. I paid $1 for a vintage planter hubby wanted to toss. Incredible, Evan. Oh my goodness. Oh, I bet that felt good. Oh, so the history of it, I just left that off, didn't I, Brittany? It turned out it was, did I want to say Navajo? It was Native American. And Macintosh, congratulations, that plate's heading to you. So it turns out it was an original handmade Native American piece. And I don't know, as far as I know, they put it for display. I don't know, they put it in display or sold it to a collector. I don't know what they did with it. I did check their website for a while to see if I ever saw it in their pictures, and I didn't see it. And then I quit checking after a while. Once you show them what we're capable of, right? I had a piece that I believe was from an old Chinese dynasty. We have an appraiser come in September, and I'm taking it. Oh my goodness, the glass granny! You need to keep us updated. Now that is like Antique Roadshow right there. That type of stuff's like Antique Roadshow. That's pretty cool. All right, let's do another courting couple here. This one is a little different than the first one. You have two plates of different sizes. Sweetheart pillow cover that was sold to men working in Illinois. Oh my gosh. Found a corset in a box from the night. Sold it for, yeah, these are so cool. I love the stories. Love the flow of swapping it in history. Yes, the stories are amazing. We have two more courting couples. So you have your teacup saucer and a regular saucer. But they are your gorgeous magenta with the gold, which is classic coloring right there. You have your courting couple. They're doing the picnic here, and it is the same scene here, so they do match. But how pretty if you have just a little space, you can put them one above each other. Not sure who makes them. It does not say. But you're going to get both of those. No chips or cracks running right now. I know the color on this one. I love the magenta and gold. That is such a royal feeling to those colors. Laura's lot with the first purchase. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
For cookies and cupcakes. Yes, absolutely. Put the stand in the middle of it. So my other story, my other one is it was a piece of glass, another Goodwill find, and it was a paperweight, and it had flecks of gold in it. I don't know why. I just felt there was something special about this paperweight. Thank you so much, Savage. I appreciate that. So I just knew there was something special. I put that one on eBay. This is back when I was doing eBay, so I don't know, 2 years ago. Ended up selling it to a guy in Italy. Was it in Italy that we sold it to? A guy in Italy for $400. And he paid all the shipping. He paid everything for us to send it to Italy. Can I tell you that I was so scared to ship that all the way across the ocean at that price. Like I was really nervous. But it made it. He paid for it. He wanted it. Let's see, what did you get? Bought an 18th century Chinese export teapot with cover and tray a few years ago. And haven't probably identified. Oh my gosh, I bet that is worth a fortune right there. Smithy, that is a great find. All right, you guys, we have some decorative eggs. Now, these are not wood. I'm guessing they're, I don't know. Do you know what these would be made of? They're not ceramic. They're probably some type of like a cardboard, like a very thick cardboard. They're eggs. They're not real. They're not real eggs. No, they're not. My husband thinks they're real eggs. I don't think they're real eggs. I think they're like some type of a paper mache egg that's really pretty. We've got a few of them here. So you're going to get all of these eggs together and 2 little gold colored stands. I think they're really cool. Fun little display pieces. He says they're real eggs. I don't think. They're decoupage. You think they're decoupage over real? I have no idea. They're very, very light. And they're not ceramic or porcelain for sure. But there are 4 of them. Plus you get 2 little gold stands. And they're running right now. They have very pretty colors and pretty designs. I will package them super careful just in case they are real eggs. Oh, salty heifer, that's so sweet. I'm so glad you like that. Who just got that one? Hey, and Macintosh, congratulations. Let's see. I'm going to be super careful now. Now that he said they're real, I don't know if they are or not, if they're real eggs. You'll have to figure that out and let me know. We're going to be careful just in case. Let's do this beautiful lady here. She reminds me of Mary Poppins. This is a porcelain piece. She just, for some reason, reminds me of Mary Poppins, y'all. It wasn't Mary Poppins. Is that The Sound of Music? Was that who Mary Poppins was in? Is that the right movie? I have a story. I don't know if it's a story I should tell or whatnot, but I got to tell you now anyway since I mentioned it. My mother, when I was a teenager, told me a story about. I can't even go there. I can't even say it. I'm blushing just trying to tell you guys. My mother told me a story about how she was with a boy during a Mary Poppins movie, and I've never looked at Mary Poppins the same way. I'm trying to say this in the most politically offensive way. So anyways, Mary Poppins with some stuff that you guys don't even want to know about. Little TMI there. Yeah, very different choice. So we have, I do not know if this is Mary Poppins. I'm going to show you the bottom. That's just who it reminds me of. It is all porcelain. I couldn't find anything wrong with her, like no missing pieces, missing fingers, nothing like that. This is Miss Albee. Oh, you're right. Okay, so this is Albee Award, 1987 President's Club. Has a lot of other information about it down here on the bottom. Who is Miss Albee? Avon. Okay, so it's something with the Avon. I have no idea who Miss Albee is. But here she is. We're going to sell it. Let me tell you how tall this is, because this isn't a small piece. 9.5 inches tall. Running right now. Thank you for your bids. Okay, so the first Avon. Well, okay, look at now this. Now, okay, you've just upped the game here. This means she is like a boss girl. This is like a woman entrepreneur history here. Yeah, holy grail of women boss. And Macintosh, congratulations. How about 2 beautiful teacups that have iridescence in there? Avon has such, they do. Avon is so underrated. People
Good morning, Scuba.
Good morning. People are like, oh, Avon. No, Avon's pretty amazing. Which I did not know that Avon and Fostoria Glass had a collab at one point. Learned that recently. Had no clue. But they have some amazing pieces. And speaking of amazing pieces, look at these 2 teacups. They are stunning, stunning teacups. I love how they have just this little pedestal base down here. And the inside has all that iridescence with your flowers on the rim. How beautiful is that? With your gold. You're going to get both of them. No chips or cracks running right now. These are beautiful teacups. I sell a lot of teacups. I don't collect them, but these ones, these would be some of the ones that I would probably keep in my house and display somewhere. So they also did collabs with Wheaton and Fenton. Interesting. Pocket full of roses with a first purchase. Congratulations. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
We have gorgeous salt and pepper shakers here. Salt and pepper alert. These ones are so pretty. They remind me of like a Nippon or Noritake. I do not think they are, but they remind me of that with the gorgeous flowers and the gold. They do need little stoppers down here. They do say, does that say hand painted? 1989, I think is what that says on there. So they do need stoppers. I think that says 1989, 60. I can't quite read it. Oh, are you going to show it? There you go. 59. There we go. So it looks like it's signed by whoever painted it in 1959. You need to purchase the little stoppers. They are very inexpensive to get. And those are running right now. Some of their original jewelry was sterling. Oh, I didn't know that. I do know there was a huge like uptick, I don't know, maybe a year ago of Avon rings. They were selling like hotcakes. Laura's lot, congratulations. I do get napkin rings every now and then, the Bird Theory.
Thank you.
I usually, I'll pick them up every now and then, but I usually like don't, it's not something I look for. If I know that you're looking for them, I'd be happy to bring them to shows. Typically when I've brought them in the past, they're not big sellers for me, but I'm happy. I find them all the time. I'm happy to bring some out. Let me know if there's certain ones that you're looking for and I'll keep an eye out because I do see them quite frequently. All right, we have a gorgeous pedestal candy dish. Another with the diamond point pattern on here. And of course you have your silver plate base. In Jewelry Avon, they also collaborate with Bob Mackie and others and own Tiffany. Did they? No way. Avon and Tiffany, what two opposite polar ends. That is really good history. Crystal or glass? Is this one crystal or glass? This is glass. So glass pedestal candy dish, 4 inches tall, about 6 inches in diameter. And look at that waviness going around the side. When he had it on the side, you could see how wavy and pretty it is. We don't have any glow on this one, surprisingly. Look at that shape. How amazing is that? Running right now. Beautiful piece. It needs to be in the middle. It's bugging me that it's not in the middle. Swamp Chick, I'm with you. That is my favorite pattern in glass is that diamond point. And Macintosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
I have to tell you guys a little story here. So you know I've just hired... Whoa. Glad it was just a stand. That's okay. Not something I'm selling. That was scary. You know I hired my kids to be shippers, right? My son and my daughter. Hired my son and my daughter to be shippers. And Sunday, so Saturday we do the big show. My son normally comes now on Sundays to ship. He had car trouble, so he didn't come. And I had to do all the shipping myself on Sunday. I know, poor me, right? No. What I realized is once you get somebody to help you, the amount of time you save, like I knew I was a time saver. I was up well past midnight on Sunday night trying to finish my shipping to get it out yesterday. It's like you almost don't realize once you get it, like I just, the drastic difference of the amount of time you spend shipping until you don't do it and then have to do it again. I am on this whole mission now of letting people know how wonderful it is that as soon as you get to a point that you can hire somebody, because a lot of us we get there and we hesitate and we wait and we wait and we wait for like months trying to make this decision. If you're on that board, if you're on the fence where you're trying to make that decision, go for it. Just jump in feet first if you were already there at that point. 100% worth it. I can't even explain how worth it is. And silver plated. Hold on. Oh, wait, let me read it. Let me go back. I buy in quantity minimum of 6. Looking for something special with black and some silver plated. Got it. I will keep my eye out for you. Yeah, shipping is hard, especially if you're doing vintage. I buy Avon lockets and that held perfume. Nice. Since start bothering allergies in a few hours, I can simply take off the... Oh, I like that. That's such a great idea. Is my son getting a raise? No, look, I pay them $15 an hour. I think that's pretty darn generous. Well, they'll get a performance review. Look, I make them this just because they're my kids. They don't get no shortcuts. They get to wear their pajamas to work if they want to wear pajamas. We have a TV going while we're shipping, but they have to keep time cards. They have to be on time. Like this, they're learning some life lessons here. It is. It's coming up in just a minute. Greta's Garden. Did your son have his first show? Send me his. All right, just you know what? Tag him in here so that we can go follow him. The Bird Theory. Don't just send it to me. Tag him. All right, we have this gorgeous plate. It is 9 inches in diameter. Let's take a look from the top. Black. How often do you see black? We see white. We see gorgeous coloring and florals and designs, but black with a gold trim, that is pretty rare. Has kind of an Asian Oriental type decor going on with it. It is made by Royal Winton. I want to say out of England. No chips or cracks. And this is running right now. There a tad bit of crazing going on in the back. Mary Lack, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let's do that hobnail. I know we have some creamer people in the house. Blue hobnail, creamer, perfect condition. This is a smaller one. I am all dollar starts. He's a stinky card person. That's okay. You can still tag him. Maybe people here like cards. We don't know. I am in my new show. I am doing dollar starts. I'll talk about that in a second. So here we have your pale blue. This is, I don't know if this is Tiffany blue. It's just a really pretty blue. Hobnail creamer. It is a smaller size creamer. Applied handle. No, nothing wrong with it. No chips or cracks that I'm aware of. Let me give you a size because it is a smaller one. 2 inches tall. And that's running right now. I don't think there's any glow. Very, very pale. Not anything that I would advertise. So in my new storage unit show that I'm starting on next Thursday, a week from Thursday, I will be doing dollar starts because I learned my lesson. The Bird Theory, congratulations. I think when I went into jewelry a while back and I started doing jewelry, the reason why it was not successful was that I was too stuck in all the things a lot of new sellers get stuck in, that I paid a lot for the inventory. I could not let it go. I was too afraid to let it go for $1. I got caught up in the whole price game. So I'm not doing that anymore. I feel I learned my lesson. I am starting to do the storage unit stuff. It's going to be everything at $1. I'm still playing with shipping. Right now I'm leaning towards $4.50, but some of the items are a lot larger size and I don't want to limit myself. So shipping is going to be either $4.50 or $7.75. I have not totally decided. I'm really leaning towards $4.50 because I want to be consistent in that. Just for the storage unit show. I'm not sure yet, though. We'll see. All right, how about another creamer? No, I'm not actually buying storage units. I have access to just a variety of things like it was. Like if you were to go and look at my shelves right now where I have all that stuff stored, you would be like, oh, that looks like a storage unit. It's like a whole variety of stuff. So that's what I'm doing in that category. I'm sorry, what? Oh, you want to, here, I will go take a peek. Hold on. You want to go take a peek? Let's do a little field trip. Where's my phone? I will show you my shelves. You get an idea on what we're going to sell. Let's see here. I got to mirror my phone. Let me get it going. And we'll go do a little quick field trip and then we'll come back and sell the rest of this. All right. Hold on. We're going to mirror this. Are you ready, sir? It doesn't want to pick it. There we go. Okay. We should be good. All right, are you ready? Tell me when it's on because I can't see. It's on. All right, so these are my storage unit shelves. So we have a little bit of everything. It dropped. Oh, hold on. We're going to try again. Oh, okay. So this is my storage unit shelves. There's just a little bit of everything. We have home decor, we have games, toys, we have behind it. Let's see if I can move this without breaking anything. Back here, all different kinds of stuff. There's some tools in there. We have a ton of purses down here. So it is really like storage unit type decor. There's some kids books. Just a huge mix.
Mama, you're not fun. You're supposed to put your arms up and enjoy the ride.
Are we back? Okay. So that's what I'm collecting so far. I got enough for about 2 shows. It's all, I purchase it all. So I have various sources that I get stuff from. So, and I just happen to be able to get some of this. I have probably 3 main places that I can get that type of stuff from. And I'm like, I'm going to take advantage of it. So no, I'm not going to pull straight from the shelves. I'm going to do it here. I'll throw everything back here and then I will run it. Just because we're set up in here to run with our cameras. It just makes it easier for me. If we start running out there, it's going to get choppy and I don't want that to happen. All right, we have a creamer. Let's get back to selling. We have another creamer. This one is purple. First of all, purple, how amazing is that? Iridescent. So you can see all that iridescence going on. It is a ceramic, oh, look at that, a price tag on the bottom. A ceramic piece and totally clean on the inside. And that's running right now. Lusterware, thank you. 3 inches tall, little baby one. Mamas, thank you very much. I'm looking forward to going into a new category. Laura's lot, thank you. I'm looking forward to just doing something new. You guys, look, I have never hidden the fact I was fully, one got away, yes, fully transparent. When I went into jewelry, I thought I was going to be a hit. I thought I was going to do so good. I've been on Whatnot for a couple years at that point. I knew what I was doing. I fell on my face. And I'll be completely honest, but you know what? I learned some really good lessons out of it. And I'm able to look back now, hindsight's 2020, and say, you know what, Tracy, if you would have done this, this, and this, you probably would have done a lot better. I also learned that I don't like selling jewelry, that I fumble with it. I can't see it, so I don't do good with very tiny things. So not only did I learn more about business, but I learned about myself a little bit too. So yeah, nothing is changing. I'm still going to do vintage. I'm still doing everything here. I'm just adding a storage unit show. Good morning, Hugs Treasures. So we're just at just another avenue we're trying out. So I do have another thing coming too. I Love Discounts gave me a wonderful idea that I am implementing. I'll tell you about that. Let's do another creamer. Look at this one. This is ceramic piece. So this is a really cool creamer, and this is a really little one. It is a ceramic creamer. Good morning, Junkie Punky. It's only glazed like halfway, which I think is really cool. I just think that's kind of an artistic. I can feel that these parts are a little more rough. And it's a thinner ceramic. So it's ceramic, but it is thinner ceramic. And that is up and running right now. I like the littles too, not super tiny. I can't do super tiny. I know one thing, if you follow through, I do try to follow through. Jan 4, congratulations. So the idea that I Love Discounts gave me is, you guys know I travel a lot for work. I'm gone usually at least 1 week a month. And I've got more travel. We're getting back busy into travel again. I have New York, Nashville, and Houston coming up in the next 2 months. So when I travel, I can do talk shows, but I can't do selling shows. And that financially, I feel the hit on that. I feel those weeks are a lot lower in my sales because I can't sell when I'm traveling. So what I Love Discounts suggested is doing ephemera. I could travel with ephemera. I can travel with the supplies to ship ephemera very, very easily. And I have, when I can, granny, when I have a chance to. Not always, because it's usually such long days at work when I'm traveling. So I have a source. We found this a little pick-in shop. Southern Charm, if you're still in here, I know we drove by it when you were here. I've got to show you this little shop when you come back that has a ton of ephemera, almost like a never-ending supply of ephemera. So I'm going, when I am traveling, instead of missing my selling shows, I'm going to be just replacing whatever show it is with ephemera. So I know not everybody loves ephemera, but some people are into it, and they're still popular. Mamas, yes, we ran into some difficulty. And no, Michelle, I don't think she told me to go in there. She might have. So I'll tell you about. We've got two other things I can talk to you about. Oh, don't say anything, mamas. Okay, we'll keep it a surprise. We're still working on it. I'll message you separately and let you know where we're at with it. Let's do this Avon piece. We were talking about how awesome and amazing Avon is. I should have pulled this piece out when we were talking about it. That would have been a really good example of a good selling technique to use, but I didn't think about it. So here we are now. Gorgeous Avon perfume bottle, milk glass, nothing wrong with it. Just old, little dirty. You got to wash it up. Has the original sticker down there. We're running her right now, up and going. So there is this little store. It sits on the corner in this tiny little town that we drive through frequently. And whenever we're talking like one light town, and all on the outside, it's sit right on the corner, all on the outside on its front porch has furniture, shelves with antiques and vintage on it. Sassafras, congratulations. The front porch looks like a junkyard.
Thank you.
It literally looks like a junkyard. And you're sitting at the light and you're looking over here like a junkyard. And there's a sign. And it says, here's a cash box. It is an honor system. You walk up there, you pick what you want, you put cash in the box. Complete honor system, out in the open, nothing's locked. Good morning, Eve. It does look like a junkyard. It is like picker's paradise, okay? If you were the antique person or the vintage that you like to go pick, this would be like totally up your alley. I kind of get the heebie-jeebies when I look at it. I Love Discounts is like, Tracy, you got to go in there. They're only open 3 days a week. It's Friday through Sunday. They're like, you have to go. I'm like, I don't know. It took me probably months of them telling me, did you go to that store yet? Have you gone in there? I finally went in, bypassed the porch, and you go inside. And there's just these two old men sitting at the counter, smoking their pipes, talking to each other. And it's full of like picker paradise. The aisles are like this big. It is in PA. And it literally just so much stuff. Thank you, mamas. I appreciate that. So much stuff. And the ephemera, I'm talking ephemera for days. Like I could have a never-ending supply of ephemera at a really great price. So I was telling I Love Discounts. She's like, well, why don't you just do that when you travel? Duh. So thank you to Lysandra. When I travel, we'll be doing some ephemera shows. And I'll be going there to get it. If you came to my last Glowy Glass show, there was an uranium bucket. Or it was an ice bucket, a uranium ice bucket. I found it there. They had it, the price, unreal price, like super unreal price. Like you wouldn't believe how inexpensive it was. They had it labeled as it was a green bucket. They're like, here, green bucket. I'm like, I will buy your green bucket. Thank you very much. And it was the gorgeous uranium ice bucket. All right, let's do a bell. Okay, y'all, here you go. Ready? There it goes. It rings. It doesn't ring really loud. So dude, like, yes, it was very like, they are like, if you could picture old guy farmers in overalls, that is exactly the two gentlemen sitting there. So we have a bell. It is a ceramic bell. It's pretty. It has a little clapper in there. We're going to run it right now for you. Up and going. It was pretty cool. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to get some ephemera. I'm going to dig a little more. When I went the first time, Rach Bash, thank you so much. Was that a first purchase? Congratulations. Let's put some ducks in the chat.
Thank you for your first purchase.
My first visit there. Do you hate touching hobnail? Really? See, we're all so different. Yeah, I don't like the bells. You were come here. I will take you to Cliff. You'll hate it, but okay. I'll have to do that. I Love Discounts. We're going to have to like set something up. When I first went to this store, it was more to kind of shut up Lysandra. It was like, okay, I'm going to go just so I can tell her that it was junk in there. And then I had to text her from the parking lot. I'm like, you were right. I'm like, my head hanging down, like, you were right. It's really cool. But I went for like 30 minutes. It was a quick, let's just check this out. Now I need to set aside like a couple hours to go back. No, I could do help yourself to her. Oh my gosh, yes, the bird theory. Noelle would do the exact same thing. Yes, it was the text of shame, a total text of shame. There's a lady named Rena 80s that has a place like that. Really? That's amazing that she knows her stuff so well. I should do live shopping. Oh, I don't know. I keep talking that I'm going to do one live shopping show so that I can have the experience of it to talk from a place of doing it. We have, is this a sake set? I think this is a sake set. We have your little cups here. So you're going to get 5 of these little cups. They are all different designs in great shape. Some are different designs. There's a couple that are the same. And then you get your plate to put them on. Here you go. You get a little like bowl or a plate, and you can put them all in there. So you're going to get this whole set. It is ceramic, running right now. Take you to the old man. I would need help. I would have to figure out how to do that. I have to go and check the internet. I will consider that. It's not a definite yes. That is something to consider for sure, though, to think about. The bird theory, congratulations. Let's do another fancy bowl. Let's do another one. You guys can tell me what this one is. Look at oh, it's green. It's not going to show. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to have to turn the other camera on. All right. Look at how cool is that, you guys? Go back really quick. Hold on, go back. That was so cool. Look at how cool is that? Because the bowl is green. This is what it looks like. And now if we go to the other camera, there you go. That's the bowl. Look at how gorgeous this is. Possibly another Northwood. I don't know. That is up to you guys to tell. Let me just make sure that there's nothing. I am not feeling any flea bites, chips, or cracks. The top is beautiful. This is a stunning piece. 8.5 inches. I do not think there's glow. I usually check it ahead of time. No glow on this one. Is there? You think there's glow? I don't think there's glow. There's not glow that I'm going to say like, oh, look at this glow. No, I'm not seeing it. All right, look at it for a beauty of what it is. A beautiful pedestal bowl, green glass. You've got this like a moonstone appearance at the top. And that is up and running right now. No chips or cracks or flea bites that I was able to feel. This is a really, really pretty one. I love these colors. And Macintosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
How about an oil lamp? Now, I will take the Hurricane off. I mean, you'll get the Hurricane, but they're going to be wrapped separate. This is a glass base. Beautiful florals on there. Is this in? Oh, yeah. Let me make sure this. Yep, the little mechanism still works. The wick goes up and down in it. You've got all the florals. You've got your Hurricane. You've got your working mechanisms. And then the other side, the back side is plain. It is very pretty. Here is the bottom of it. That's dirt. That's not a crack. That's like a dirt mark there. And we're going to run it right now. Up and going. Free shipping, y'all. Thank you for your bids. Painter picks, congratulations.
On its way to you.
We're down to our last few items. How about a frog? Look at this guy. How stinking cute is he? He is an iridescent frog planter. There's the inside of him. You can put some air plants in there. He is adorable. Now, I'm going to be honest. I do not know how vintage he is. I just thought he was really cool. Running right now. Love the iridescence on him. Thank you for your bids. Leanne, thank you very much. That one's heading to you.
Thank you.
Let's do this piece here. Now, I've had these bowls for quite a while. I want to say these are out of England. They are a thick ceramic, and I love how classic they look. For some reason, they remind me kind of like a Little House on the Prairie type design. I don't know why they remind me of that. They just do. I think they're stunning. There is a tad bit of staining in there, but it would be perfect to put a plant in there because then you can actually see the rim around the outside. Good size, 10 inches in diameter, running right now. Painter's picks, congratulations. Let's do some more
Thank
Avon.
you.
I have a couple more Avon pieces here. We're going to do 2 of them. So I'm going to open this from the box. They're 2 Avons. They're exactly the same. I got a huge collection of the Cape Cod, so I've been kind of going through it. But what these are the wine goblets. And the cool thing about this is the Cape Cod. So think about your bottle brush tree. You take this, put a bottle brush tree in it, instant Christmas decor. The Cape Cod's just so classic and beautiful with that red glass. And these ones were called the Wine Goblets Fragrance Candlelette, not just candle, but candlelette holder. I don't know what you're telling me. I'm sorry. Oh, all right, here we go. This is what it says. My husband's yelling at me. He's like, you got to show it. There you go. And they come with these little candles. Now, of course, man, I open this box. You can smell it. But they are unopened, so you don't have to use the candle if you don't want to. But what they would do is you would open it and you would stick the candle on the inside. So you're going to get 2 of those in the original box running right now. And Macintosh, congratulations. That is heading to you. I'm going to put that on the glass and not on the box.
Thank you.
And let's do, how about, we're going to go from a little bit bigger to a little tinier. Yeah, I was surprised they came with the candles. I actually was at an estate sale and they had a whole collection of that Cape Cod in the box still. And I went and, you know, everything's individually priced. And I went and asked the guy, I'm like, how much would you take if I took the whole collection off your hands? And he gave me a good deal. So I got a ton of Avon Cape Cod still in the box. I don't think the people ever used it. I think they probably bought it and collected it and just stuck it away somewhere. All right, we have a trinket dish. How cool is this trinket dish? Do you have the exact same set? That's awesome. With the candles, absolutely. I think it makes it a little more valuable when you have the boxes. So we have a porcelain piano here, and the top of it comes off, and it is just the smallest trinket box. There is nothing wrong with it. It is in perfect shape. I do not know if we have a maker's mark. No maker's mark. That's running right now. This is only a few inches, 3 inches long, not quite 2 inches tall. Vintage Harmony, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, I have 2 pieces left. We're going to do the little one and we'll end with a big piece here. I'm calling this a cauldron. I'm not sure what else you would call it. It is a glass, beautiful design cauldron, small. It would look gorgeous with some air plants in it, or maybe your marbles. Maybe you can use it for marbles. It's up to the top of this. It stands about 3 inches tall. We don't really have any glow going on. Daisy and button pattern. There you go. Running right now. And it has 3 feet. I just think there should be an upcharge for 3 feet. Everything is better with 3 feet. Apple butter kettle. Is that there's a laughing emoji. Is it for apple butter? I don't know what they use these for. And Macintosh, congratulations. And finally, our very last piece of the day. Now this one's cool. This one's really, really neat. It will be disassembled to ship. But look at this 3-tier tray. We have a 3-tier tray here. Technically, we'll show you from the top. This is called the 12 Days of Christmas tray. You have a swan. You have a pear. I know it's hard to see here. Let's see if I can do this. You have a pear. You have a partridge. You have a Lord of Leaping down there on the bottom. You got a Lord of Leaping. You have some other stuff. So technically, it is called the 12 Days of Christmas 3-tier tray. I think it reminds me of a very French country, gorgeous design. And let's see who makes it. Hold on, I'm going to turn it over here, being careful. I want to say it is made by Williams and Sonoma. So this is a Williams and Sonoma 3-tier tray piece. 5 golden rings. Yep, there's 5 golden rings. Show what? I'm sorry. Oh, Williams and Sonoma. There you go. You can see the maker's mark there on the bottom. So you'll have to put it back together. We'll just take it out in pieces, but it's easy enough to put back together. More value. 9 out of 10 people will leave a box behind at the flea market. They won't. Grammy, I know. I'm with you. Get the boxes, right? So we're going to run this. I love a 3-tier tray because you can do so much with it, and I do not feel this is Christmassy. 12 inches, a foot tall, running right now, up and going, free shipping. Thank you for your bids. Granny Pop, are you looking for Cape Cod dishes? Because I can bring some out if you're interested in them. Just put a yes or no in there. I do have quite a few in a box. And Macintosh, congratulations. That one's coming to you. You are looking for some? Don't go nowhere. Noel will entertain you. He will entertain you. Let me grab some Cape Cod dishes. I've got quite a few for you.
So entertained, huh? Hold on one second. Here we go. I'll entertain you.
Oh, no, not that.
Coffee's brewing, cameras ready. Auction starts at 7 sharp. Old glass glittering on the table, trying to light that little spark. And got the buyers in the chat now, bidding up that ironstone. Then somebody drops a question, can I deduct my cell phone? It's the life of a love seller, trying to juggle every role, running auctions, packing orders, keeping records for the gold. It's the life of a love seller, building something of your own. And the CPA keeps saying, build a business, not the show.
Okay.
Track your numbers, track your inventory.
Sorry, she's back.
It's the life of a life seller, turning passion into plans with a little vintage treasure and a ledger in your hands. It's the life of a life seller, and together we can grow with the CPI for life sellers, building businesses that show. Coffee's ready, cameras on. Let's build a business and then the show.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you for that commercial break. He's always just aching to play that. And I'm like, it's too long. Don't play it. It's too long. But he loves to play it. So thank you so much. I am back. I have Cape Cod dishes. So if you like Cape Cod, you like the red stuff, here we go. I've got quite a few here. So
Actually, that was a little shorter than the usual one, than the original. Yes, I need to make it smaller.
Yes. All right, so up first, this is 2 sets of the dessert plates. So this is what they look like. We're going to show you from the top here. So Cape Cod dessert plates in the original box. I do not think they were ever used, so new old stock. So this is 2 in a box. You're going to get a total of 4. So you're going to get 2 boxes, 2 plates per box. These are the dessert plates running right now for $1, free shipping with the box 7 inches, 7 1/4 diameter. Thank you for your bids.
It's just the song is so good. The song is good. So
Leanne, congratulations. Let's do.
Thank you.
We have another set of 2 dessert plates. So there's 2 in this box, just like what we just showed. Hold on, here's one. The other one is in there. You can see the other one in there. So brand new, there's nothing wrong with them. And we will add in 2 dessert bowls to go with 2 dessert plates. So each box has 1 bowl, and I have 2 of these. So these are your bowls. So you get your dessert plate to Avon. You get your plate and your bowl. So you're going to have 2 bowls. So we have 2 bowls and 2 plates. So you're going to get all 4 pieces with the boxes. Running now. Is my cell phone yeah. So 4 pieces with original boxes. Thanks for the bids. What's the name of the song? Do we have a name for it?
no, she hasn't named it.
We need a name. Give us a name. And Macintosh. Thank you, thank you. All right, how about a picture? We have in the box, I like Life of a Seller, like a Life of a Live Seller. I like that. Look at how gorgeous this piece is. So, box, you get the box. This is the Cape Cod. I like Build a Business, Not a Show. I love discounts because that goes with the title of my book. Gorgeous, gorgeous Cape Cod picture
Hey,
here.
Moon Sky. Good morning.
There's your bottom in the original box. Man, that thing's heavy. I could pick that like one hand. That's heavy. Running right now. 8-inch tall picture. Ledger Lady. Y'all gave me some good ideas. We're going to have to go back and go through and pick one of these ones. Thanks for the bids. I like the picture. The picture probably is one of my favorite pieces in this pattern. And Macintosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Next up, we've got about 3 more pieces of Cape Cod here for you. We have the candy dish. So this is the candy dish. There is not a lid. I don't think a lid came with it because this is all that would fit in the box. But you have beautiful open top candy dish, Cape Cod, running right now with the box. Leanne, congratulations. We have 2 more pieces of Cape Cod for you today. The next one is a set of 2 champagne glasses. Oh, Dusty Dreams. It's okay. I'll be back on tomorrow. Come tomorrow. I'm not selling tomorrow, but we can talk. All right. This is champagne glasses. Let's see if I can get this out. Here, hold on. It still has all the original. So you saw the box. Here you go. So 2 of them. The other one's here. This is what they look like. Think about this for your Christmas tree. Put your bottle brush tree or put some little mini Christmas bulbs or something in that. Stunning. Running right now. 2 of them with the box. Or use it. Yeah, you could always put some champagne in there. Put a margarita in there. Whatever your drink of choice may be. And Macintosh, thank you, thank you. We're just going to set these right here.
Thank
Put this
you.
box over here. And let's see here. Okay. Where's the box? Hold on. Trying to keep it all together. Let me make sure I got that box with that one. Okay. I have this piece. This is the vase. So let's see if we can... No, this will come out easy. Oh, this is beautiful, you guys. Look at this. I haven't even opened this. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that. So here's the box to it. That's stunning. I don't think I've ever seen the vase before. It is such a deep red. It is so beautiful. Let me give you a measurement really quick. 8 inches tall. Running right now. That is stunning. That is absolutely gorgeous. And Macintosh, thank you so much. And don't go nowhere. My label just stuck in there. Don't go nowhere. I just saw one more box back here. Let me grab it. One more box. Don't play the song. Just talk.
Don't play this song, just talk. I like that. Well, she's got the microphone. She could sing to you. One more time. No, you want her to just come here and choke me.
It's all AI, Crystal. The song was 100% AI. I cannot take zero credit for that besides typing a prompt. That's all I did. Okay, we're going to do, this is the last of what I have for Cape Cod. I may have a spare piece roaming around, but that'll come up in other auctions. This is the last of what's easily I can get to. This is this soup or cereal bowl. And I want to break it. Hold on, I'm trying to be careful not to open things like they're just going in my house. Oh, this is like a puzzle. Okay, we're going to do 3 of these. So we have a total of 3 boxes. I was just about to show 3 boxes here. Each box contains, here you go. So 3 boxes. Each box contains one of these soup. They call them soup and or cereal bowls. And this is our last Cape Cod. Running right now, you're going to get all 3. Super cereal bowls with the boxes. New,
That's right.
old stock.
Cereal.
Cereal of cereals. Thanks for the bids. And Macintosh, congratulations. Those are heading to you. And with that, that is the end of our show. Like I said, I may have a spare piece I come across when I'm going through, but this is the bulk of the what was left of that collection. Thank you so much. Thank you for requesting it, so that I'm not just holding on and piecemealing it out. So I appreciate that. Y'all, thank you for being here. I always say at the end of the shows, and I really mean it, thank you to everybody who purchased, who bid, who chatted, who just hung out. And those of you who lurked in the background and didn't say anything, this show, none of my shows would be possible without any of it. So I really appreciate it. And with that, we're going to go raid somebody. Husband gets the honor of picking our raids for the day. So while he's looking, I will be back on tomorrow morning with our seller support, 7 a.m. Hopefully I wake up on time tomorrow and it's not a mad scramble for seller support. And then, we'll keep moving on. Saturday is Timeless and Elegant. So those of you who asked about swans and all the finer things in life will be coming to you on Saturday. All right, who we're rating, mister? He does this. He knows the show's coming. But we got to talk about show flow here. I think I need to have a business meeting about show flow. All right, let's go.
All right. Have a good day, everybody. As you can see, I'm going to have a hard day already. And you want me to play another time this song. Yeah.
We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.
We'll play it next time. Bye.
Throw some ducks in the chat when we get there.